In a shocking twist that has sent tremors through the heart of Scottish football, Callum McGregor, the stalwart midfield general of Celtic, has announced his departure from the club in a press conference that left fans reeling and pundits scrambling to speculate on what comes next. For over a decade, McGregor has been the beating heart of the boys, orchestrating play, breaking up opposition attacks, and providing moments of sheer magic that have become etched in the collective memory of supporters. The press conference itself was a mix of emotion and restraint, with McGregor speaking candidly about his love for the club, the city, and the fans, yet hinting that the time had come for a new challenge beyond the familiar confines of Celtic Park. As the camera lenses focused on his face, one could see the weight of the decision, the quiet pride, and the subtle hint of excitement for what lies ahead. Sources close to the player suggest that this move was carefully considered over many months, weighing personal ambition, family considerations, and the opportunity to test himself at a higher level, perhaps somewhere across Europe where the pace, intensity, and tactical demands would provide a fresh horizon for a player of his caliber. Rumours immediately began to circulate following the announcement, with whispers of potential suitors from the English Premier League, the Bundesliga, and even Ligue 1, each eager to secure the signature of a player who has consistently demonstrated leadership, vision, and an ability to control the tempo of a game like few others. Celtic supporters, while saddened, have taken to social media to express their admiration and heartbreak, crafting tributes that recount every last-ditch tackle, every pinpoint pass, and every goal that swung momentum in their favour. Some analysts suggest that McGregor's decision might signal a broader trend within Scottish football, where top talents increasingly look to test themselves abroad rather than remain in the domestic league, potentially changing the landscape of recruitment and retention for clubs like Celtic. There is also speculation that the timing of the announcement, coinciding with off-season planning and transfer window maneuvers, could be a strategic move to maximize his market value and ensure that potential suitors act swiftly. If true, this adds a layer of complexity to the narrative, hinting at negotiations that may already be well underway behind closed doors, with agents, sporting directors, and scouts all playing their part in what could become one of the most talked about transfers in recent memory. Adding to the intrigue is the question of who will step into McGregor's considerable shoes at Celtic. The club has long relied on his tactical intelligence, work rate, and the seamless way he links defense and attack, traits that are notoriously difficult to replace. Rumors suggest that a number of young talents within the club's academy are being primed for promotion, while scouts have reportedly been instructed to identify external targets who could provide the experience and leadership required. The timing of McGregor's departure may leave Celtic with the challenge of rebuilding the spine of the team almost immediately, creating a scenario where urgency meets long-term planning. Fans are divided between excitement for the potential emergence of new stars and anxiety at the prospect of losing a player who has been a consistent figure through highs and lows alike. Meanwhile, rival clubs are reportedly watching closely, keen to exploit any gaps created by his exit, which could make the upcoming transfer window one of the most competitive in years, with the ripple effects extending well beyond Scotland itself. Meanwhile, speculation has also turned to McGregor's personal ambitions, with pundits suggesting that the midfielder could be eyeing a return to international prominence, perhaps looking to cement a place in the national squad ahead of major tournaments. His performances at Celtic have long been under scrutiny from the national team's management, and a move abroad could provide the higher intensity challenges required to sharpen his skills and elevate his profile. Observers point out that McGregor's style, characterized by precise passing, intelligent positioning, and an uncanny ability to read the game, makes him well-suited to leagues that emphasize tactical nuance and pace, potentially opening doors to clubs in Germany, France, or even Spain. While nothing is confirmed, the mere suggestion that a player of his caliber could depart the Scottish Premiership has created a buzz across forums, podcasts, and media outlets, with speculation bordering on frenzy as fans and pundits alike attempt to predict where he might land. Every potential scenario seems plausible, from a big-money move to a title-chasing side in England, to a quieter but tactically demanding project elsewhere in Europe. There is also an emotional dimension to consider, one that resonates deeply with those who have followed McGregor's career from the early days. He has always been portrayed as more than just a player. He embodies the spirit, resilience, and identity of Celtic itself. His departure, therefore, represents not just a logistical change of the squad, but a symbolic shift that marks the end of an era. Fans have taken to online tributes, sharing stories of first matches watched, iconic moments, and personal memories connected to his time at the club. Social media reactions have ranged from heartfelt goodbyes to speculative debates on whether Celtic can fill the void, demonstrating the profound impact of a single player on an entire fan base. Amidst this, there are also whispers that the club's management may have been preparing for this eventuality for some time, quietly laying groundwork that could mitigate the shockwaves caused by the loss of such a central figure. Finally, there is a financial angle that cannot be ignored, one that adds yet another layer to the rumor mill swirling around McGregor's departure. Transfer fees, wages, and potential add-ons all come into play, with insiders hinting that multiple clubs are prepared to offer substantial packages to secure his services. Celtic, while heartbroken, may see this as an opportunity to reinvest in the squad, fund youth development, and strengthen other areas in preparation for both domestic and European challenges. The timing of such a move, coupled with McGregor's undeniable talent and experience, makes it a highly attractive proposition for any club looking to bolster midfield options with a proven winner. As the football world waits, the narrative continues to unfold, and every new tidbit or leaked rumor only adds fuel to what is already shaping up to be one of the most compelling stories in recent Scottish football history. The speculation around Callum McGregor's next move has ignited discussions among pundits, fans, and even casual observers who recognize the magnitude of this potential shift in Scottish football. While nothing is confirmed, sources whisper that Premier League clubs are keeping a keen eye on the situation, drawn not only by McGregor's technical skill, but also by his leadership qualities and ability to dictate the tempo of a match under pressure. His style, which combines intelligence, vision, and an unrelenting work ethic, would seamlessly translate to the demands of top-flight English football, where pace and intensity test every aspect of a midfielder's game. Rumors have mentioned clubs with established squads that are looking to reinforce midfield creativity, and insiders suggest that negotiations could already be in preliminary stages, with representatives quietly gauging interest and exploring contractual possibilities. Fans speculate endlessly, discussing potential destinations on social media, imagining the impact of McGregor's arrival at clubs chasing European success, and analyzing how his presence could transform both the tactical setup and the psychological approach of any team fortunate enough to secure him. The sheer volume of conjecture demonstrates the fascination with a player who has consistently performed at a level beyond the domestic league, sparking debates about ambition, loyalty, and the allure of new challenges that have become synonymous with modern football transfers. Adding a layer of intrigue is the possibility of McGregor exploring options in Germany's Bundesliga, a league renowned for its tactical sophistication, high-tempo pressing, and emphasis on technical excellence. Analysts have long noted that McGregor's skill set, intelligent movement, precise passing, and defensive awareness would make him a perfect fit for clubs in search of midfield control and composure under pressure. Speculation includes potential suitors who compete regularly in European competitions, where his experience and leadership could prove invaluable against the continent's elite. The Bundesliga also offers a cultural and professional environment that many Scottish players have found challenging yet rewarding, providing exposure to different styles of play and demanding tactical acumen. Conversations among insiders hint that McGregor's camp is considering such moves not just for the competitive challenge, but for personal development, envisioning a scenario where he could elevate his game while also enhancing his international prospects. Fans are already imagining how Celtic's rivals might react if he joins a continental club, and the speculation alone has generated countless discussions about transfer strategies, squad restructuring, and the long-term consequences for Scottish football's top tier, further cementing McGregor's departure as one of the most significant stories of recent years. Meanwhile, there are persistent whispers that France's Ligue 1 might also be in the running, appealing to McGregor's potential desire for a tactical yet physically demanding environment. Clubs in France, especially those with European aspirations, have shown interest in players who can influence games with intelligence and composure, traits McGregor embodies in abundance. Rumors suggest that a move to Ligue 1 could offer him not only the chance to test himself against some of Europe's most dynamic attackers, but also to become a central figure in a team seeking to challenge for domestic titles while competing in continental tournaments. The French League's emphasis on youth development, combined with strategic investments in experienced players, could provide McGregor with an opportunity to mentor emerging talents while continuing to perform at a consistently high level himself. Fans and pundits alike speculate on which clubs might make a compelling offer, with conversations extending into tactical analyses, potential formations, and how McGregor's inclusion could influence a team's season. The sheer breadth of possibilities keeps discussions lively, with every new hint, tweet, or insider leak fanning the flames of anticipation and reminding everyone just how significant a move for McGregor could be, both for him personally and for the wider European football landscape. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. Adding yet another layer to this complex web of speculation is the ongoing discussion about the potential impact on Celtic themselves. Losing a player of McGregor's caliber, who has long been a linchpin in midfield, presents a challenge that goes beyond mere replacement. It forces the club to reconsider tactical setups, leadership structures, and squad depth in ways that could shape the next few seasons. Rumors suggest that Celtic may be exploring a dual approach, looking internally at academy graduates ready for promotion while simultaneously pursuing external targets capable of bringing immediate experience and composure to the squad. Supporters are divided between excitement for fresh talent and anxiety over the departure of a player who has embodied the club's spirit for so many years. The broader strategic implications are also being debated, as rival clubs could exploit this transitional phase, capitalizing on any gaps left by McGregor's exit. Observers speculate that careful planning and swift action will be crucial, and the pressure on management and scouts to make decisive moves has never been greater. The narrative continues to unfold, with every rumor about potential replacements or emerging stars generating further debate about the future of the club, demonstrating just how intertwined McGregor's presence and absence are with Celtic's identity and ambitions. On the international stage, McGregor's potential move could also have far-reaching consequences, with pundits suggesting that playing in a more competitive and high-profile league might solidify his place in the national squad. Analysts point out that exposure to different tactical challenges, higher tempo, and stronger opposition could refine his abilities, enhancing his influence on international matches and potentially making him a key figure in upcoming tournaments. Rumors are rife that his advisors are considering the timing carefully, aiming to maximize both competitive development and visibility for selection. Fans and commentators speculate about how various leagues could complement his style, debating whether a move to England, Germany, or France would provide the optimal blend of challenge and career progression. Every discussion includes considerations of playing time, adaptation, and the long-term trajectory of his career, reflecting the intricate balance between ambition, loyalty, and strategic career planning that modern players must navigate. As these speculations continue, McGregor's next move remains the subject of intense analysis, creating a sense of suspense and anticipation that transcends national borders and captures the attention of football enthusiasts across Europe. Finally, as the rumor mill spins faster, the emotional resonance of McGregor's departure cannot be overstated. Fans across Scotland are processing the reality of losing a player who has been synonymous with Celtic's identity. From defining moments on the pitch to symbolic leadership that embodies the ethos of the club. Social media is filled with tributes, speculative debates, and heartfelt messages demonstrating just how much one player can mean to a community. Meanwhile, insiders hint that multiple clubs are prepared to make substantial offers, combining transfer fees and wage packages that reflect McGregor's status as a proven performer and leader. The blend of personal ambition, club legacy, and potential for new challenges keeps speculation alive, as everyone waits for confirmation of what could become one of the most talked-about moves in recent Scottish football history. The story continues to develop, and each new whisper adds fuel to a narrative that is as much about legacy and emotions as it is about transfers, contracts, and tactical reshaping, leaving fans, pundits, and rivals alike on tenterhooks, eagerly anticipating the next chapter in Callum McGregor's remarkable career. Hello, fan. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.